When I first moved to UT Knoxville to begin my English master's degree during the fall of 2024, I had no friends, no money, no car, and no idea where to go or how to get there, not too unlike a broke freshman with no consistent method of income. My apartment, which I'd hastily found 1 month prior, was situated in central West Knoxville, within walking distance of UT's Fraternity Row and Agricultural Campus, but not close enough to McClung Tower, HSS, or Hodges. These three buildings, found in the direct center of the university's campus, were where I would be spending the majority of my next 2 years, yet I lacked the knowledge to get there in a quick and effective manner, let alone downtown or to any other hotspot every student at UT should know about. I've certainly come a long way since that first month in Knoxville, and I now hope to help equip new students with the same knowledge that I came to have through those months of learning, regardless of if you're new to UT or just thinking of coming here. Truly, the key to getting from place to place at the lowest cost possible is through the 2 bus systems available to everyone. For anyone living on or around UT's campus, specifically freshmen on Andy Holt, you'll want to get acquainted with both the T-Bus and the CAT bus. Since navigating campus will become intuitive as you explore campus, I'll be focusing on how the CAT can get you around the greater Knoxville area after briefly covering some details about both bus systems. According to both the CAT and UTK parking websites, both are available for free to any enrolled student wishing to ride. While the CAT runs all around the city and suburbs day and night, the T-Bus's 31 vehicles only run on 10 on-campus routes from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. For any eco-centric students looking to cut down on their carbon emissions, know that most of the CAT buses are fully electric. You'll need to show your student ID to use the CAT for free, and both buses arrive at their stops roughly every 8 to 16 minutes. The following is a map of both bus systems' routes and schedules. As you can see, the T-Bus stretches a few miles from the top of the hill all the way to Cherokee Mills, the multi-tenant office building seen in the top left corner of the map. Alternatively, the CAT stretches all across the greater Knoxville area and can be useful for getting to any number of places downtown and beyond. In many ways, the CAT works like spokes on a wheel. You'll have to take the bus to the station downtown in order to get on most of the other lines offered. The main 3 walk roadways around campus that you'll want to know are the Strip, aka Cumberland Avenue, which runs on the side of campus and straight to downtown, Andy Holt Avenue, which runs straight through the middle of campus, and Volunteer Boulevard, which runs on the other side of campus, opposite to Cumberland. The CAT dominates Cumberland, while the T-Bus dominates Volunteer Boulevard. Depending on where you live, each can be helpful in getting you to and from your classes daily. Many of you might have a meal plan or live in a dorm without a kitchen. Regardless, you'll want to know where to go to get other necessities for cheap. Because of its affordability and low pricing, my store of choice is Walmart, and it just so happens that CAT Bus 11 and 16 have direct routes to the nearest supercenter. If you take Route 11, there's also a Kroger that's not nearly as far. As you can see here, I took the 11 route to get there and pick up some of my groceries, and the trip took me about 2 hours and 40 minutes. That being said, if you're willing to pay more, there is a Publix located in the University Commons Shopping Center that's reachable via the Commons Connector T-Bus, or any CAT bus that runs through Cumberland. There's also a CVS 1 block from it. There will be plenty of nights when you and your friends would want to splurge and go grab a bite to eat somewhere off campus. Here are my personal picks, backed up by some thoughts and stats from trusty outlets. The Downtown Grill and Brewery at the center of downtown, on Gay Street, is my personal choice for sporting events. The food is solid, especially their burgers, and there's a TV in nearly every direction you look, ensuring that you'll never miss a moment from any of the Vols' great teams. TripAdvisor has it at a 4.1 out of 873 ratings, and Google at a 4.3 out of 2,153 ratings. If this restaurant is full, you should consider going to Schultz Brawl Brewing Company. The massive square footage, outdoor seating, castle aesthetic, and great menu all make for a great communal space to scream and enjoy football games in the fall. If you want a place that is on the cheaper side but still has the same Rocky Top energy, this would be my choice. Technically, this was the first local restaurant I visited on my own in Knoxville, and in my opinion it is well worth the trip. Knox Sentinel News gave it a 3.75 out of 5, writing that the aesthetics, the ambience, and the brew alone are enough to justify its patronage. You can get there by using Route 11 bus that runs down Cumberland, close to where most freshmen live on campus. This then links to Route 20 bus, where you'll get off at Central Street and Bearden Place. Bistro at the Bayou is the next and final place I'll suggest. It is a jazz club which offers live music, great food, and excellent drinks. I recently visited there with friends and family, and had a great time returning one night to witness the packed restaurant and its wonderful music. Definitely an experience every student needs to have at least once, and it is also located on Gay Street, closer to the riverside of downtown. There are 3 haircut places here that I would recommend. For hair salons, check out Culture Hair Studio. Several of my fellow graduate students who are women have told me that the service, talent, and attention to detail there is astounding, and the online scores and reviews are a testament to that. The studio boasts a 4.6 out of 9 reviews on Yelp and a 4.8 of 109 reviews on Google, with prices ranging from $50 to $80 depending on the cut. For men, there's E.D. Bailey and Locals Barbershop. I've had my hair cut at E.D. Bailey about 4 times now, and their service is great. I've had one barber at Locals that does it exactly how I like it, so I've been going back to him as of late. Both are priced at about $35 per cut. In the end, there's a lot of places to go and experience in downtown Knoxville and beyond, and hopefully what I've learned and said here can serve as a springboard for you and your endeavors as a new student at the University of Tennessee. Adjusting to college can be stressful, and money can be scant. It's thus important to get out and see the town when you have the time, and to do it in the most cost-efficient way possible. You don't want to look back on any week of undergrad and have regrets. Leaving your dorm and exploring everything Knoxville has to offer is the first steps towards living your life to the fullest as a free and independent young adult.